Hello, Louie Felix here with Elite Personal Search, or Mr. Matchmaker, as some call me. It's funny, I've been doing these video blogs and I've spent a lot of time speaking with people that are looking for long-term relationships and giving them pointers and advice. And it really occurred to me that as a matchmaker, we really do give people the upper hand when it comes to meeting the love of their life. If you meet somebody either through a dating site or through a friend, you only have 50% knowledge of what the person thinks about you after you go on a date with them. Or if you ask them yourself, they're only going to tell you what they tell you. So essentially, you only have 50% control of the final outcome with somebody that you're dating. As matchmakers, we actually are the only way to give somebody a greater than 50% shot at having success when it comes to dating, and it's because we are the ones that are matching you with the person that you're dating. So we get the inside information from the person that you're dating, in addition, of course, to your feedback and your inside information that you're going to give to us about what you liked and didn't like about who you met. But I thought if there's anything that I can do to help give you pointers to essentially allow you to become your own matchmaker, rather than, not everybody can afford to come to a matchmaking agency. A lot of people don't actually want to come to a matchmaking agency. So I thought I'm going to give you a couple options. The first option is I'm going to give you some homework, and then I'll let you email me the results of your homework, and then I'll create more of a personalized action plan for you based on what you put in your homework. So I basically want you to look or assess or analyze your past 3 relationships or the past 3 people that you dated. And I want you to make a list of, separate for each one of them, all 3 of them, about what you liked and didn't like from your own perspective. And then I'd like you to create another list. I want you to walk a little bit in their shoes. So I want you to create a list and self-reflect about how you think they perceived you. And be really true to yourself when you do this, because the more truthful you are, the easier it's going to be for us to kind of do our thing on our end. So what I'd like to know is how you think the person that you dated, or the past 3 people that you dated or were in relationships with, how they perceived you. How do you think they perceived you? It's going to be really easy for you to say specific things like what you liked about them, what you didn't like about them, why you wanted to see them again, why you didn't want to see them again, what did you guys talk about, where did you go, and then I want you to think about what they thought about you, what they liked about you, what they didn't like about you. Did they want to see you again, or why didn't they want to see you again? Where do they think they took you? What do they think you talked about? And at least this way, it's going to really force you to kind of think about how somebody you dated, it's going to make you think about what they thought about you. Does that make sense? I know it's a little confusing. But this is the only way that I think that you can really truthfully self-assess your past 3 relationships or your past 3 dates. And I think that it's going to be a great way for you to present information to me as homework, and I'll personally call you and I'll personally discuss them with you. And ask you a lot more detailed or insightful questions about what it is that you wrote down in your homework assignment. So I guess we're going to start by having you assess your past 3 relationships, or past 3 dates, if that's the case, if you haven't had a relationship in a while. And then go ahead and send me an email, lfelix@elitepersonalsearch.com. That's LFELIX @elitepersonalsearch.com. And either way, if you send me the information or if you don't send me the information, if you create that list for yourself, I think it's going to be a very eye-opening experience to find out kind of viewing yourself from a third-person perspective, but still answering the questions yourself. Okay, thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing all of your emails come in, and maybe I'll talk about them in one of my video blogs. Hope you have a fantastic day.